I believe when it comes to abundance, we think the world has it all wrong about what abundance is. A lot of the times we think abundance is what? Having more money today, correct? You'll only be abundant if you have more money today. If you have the dream job today. If your business is going exactly today. I don't know when we started believing in life that one day there's just going to be this season that everything is smooth sailing and we're sipping champagne in the clouds. And life is not like that. You go through seasons in life where various things are happening. So it's that spirit of abundance that starts enabling you to walk through whatever you have to walk through in those seasons. It started with the 300 bob. So if you're one of the two people out of 2,000 people who have not had the 300 bob story, let me say it for the sake of the two people. Is that okay? And I say it a lot because this is simply what started this way of thinking for me, and I think a lot of people who've gone through the program. I used to spend 300 shillings on lunch. Then one day, in the midst of, and I think it's when you don't have money, you go back to the 300 bob you spent yesterday and you're wondering what happened to it. And when I say I don't have money, it's the ATM has refused to give me the 200 bob that is remaining in the ATM. Yeah? Because of minimum withdrawal manenos. Yeah? 300 bob times 30, 9,000. 9,000 times 12, 108,000 shillings. And I asked myself, am I kidding myself? 100? Who am I? Am I Richard Branson that I think I can eat 108,000 shillings on lunch? So it's that kind of thinking. It's understanding the power of meeting one person. It's along the way when people are refusing to give you business, you shout, you should give me the business because I am the best. And then you kick yourself under the table for having said that, yeah? It's understanding that if I cut down things, it's not going to kill me. And in fact, it's that cutting down that you discover so much more about yourself. So this is what, abundance is not what you can see today. Abundance is first and foremost about the conviction you have about yourself. What do you believe about yourself? And I think when we teach Centonomy 101, that's when we go back to the stories. Like the stories I've told you about my childhood. Some stories, you've heard John Allen talk about it. But some stories limit our sense of abundance. We are forever, as we were growing up, we've been told money doesn't grow on trees. And then we accept it. But then later you go and meet a farmer and he's telling you, those avocados. And you're like, but I was told money doesn't grow on trees. It does grow on trees. It just depends on your perspective. But all these things that put a conditioning in us that there's not enough. So first you have to have that conviction in yourself that you are enough. You are more than you can see. There are more opportunities. There is more wealth to create. And let me tell you, the newspaper is not going to do it for you. Social media is not going to do it for you. It's one of those things that's got to be a belief about yourself. Now, the first business has failed. Yeah, so let me tell you all the unabundant things, how it didn't look abundant. People are calling you already annoyed about you. Let me tell you, whatever experience you have been through, good or bad, it never, because all my experiences are the ones that made me decide I want to teach people about money. So I'm starting to teach people about money. Can you see the irony in that? I am the person who the ATM is laughing at. I'm the person who's looking at my vehicle and wondering, this car, starlet of mine, does E mean 5 kilometers? 10 kilometers? Or do I just humble myself and take a 3? Because I saw a lot of the fears we put in our heads about not being good enough, 90% of them, it's you who has the problem, not even other people. The clients, even throughout the shaky conversations, where I had to tell them, okay, that one I don't quite know, but let me go and find out. Well, good, it's me who didn't have confidence because the world I grew up in, confidence was a result of what? I would be confident if I had $1 million in my account, yeah? I have to have the perfect story so I can be confident about what I can do. Yeah? I'll be confident if I have the networks. I'll be confident if I have the degrees. Isn't that what we've learned? Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is a lie. It is a lie. Because I started, and as I did more, one more, and one more, I got more confident. And I think that's where the sense of abundance started coming from. When I realized what was in my head is more important than what was in the bank account. Once I started doing the financial planning, again, I didn't sit in bed, started, and I was rejected left, right, and center. For every one client I got, I had 6 rejections. Yeah? But I focused on it is because of believing the one and not believing the 6 that we are here today. The ones who rejected me, I realized is because I didn't know about this, or I didn't know about this, or I didn't know about this. It was never because about the car that didn't have fuel. Never. Yeah? So, I want you to do something. All of us are facing some sort of challenge. Yeah? All of us. If I could tell you about my own challenges and my own pain in life, we would spend the whole day here. Yeah? But you've got to be convicted about yourself beyond those challenges. Because I've learned that abundance is about can be in a challenge, and I'll say along the way have external circumstances change? Absolutely. But those circumstances you're going through only change as a result of choices and decisions made to think and act in abundance. They don't change because of wallowing in them. So today I want you to start separating yourself from your circumstances, because what's holding you back is that out of our circumstances. I could easily have said, I don't have money, so let me wait till the day I have money, then I can approach people to start teaching them about money. That's making an identity out of your circumstance. Yeah? So write down. So you're going to separate that paper into 2. If you absolutely don't have a paper, you can use your phone. But then when you go home, do it on a paper. Because as digital as we are, there's just really something about doing things the analog way that hits home. Yeah? So just take a paper, draw a line in 2. On one side, just write your name. Mary, John, Wangari, Wanjiro, Anyango. Just write your name on one side. Then on the other side, write down all that stuff that is going on in your life. All that stuff that you say, if only I didn't have this going on. It could be my loans. It could be I don't have enough savings. It could be where is this child's education coming from? It could be sometimes not even education. Some people are like, there's a child on the way. I don't even know where this child's diapers are coming from. It could be I'm retiring, what is going to happen? It could be stuff going on in your business. I don't know how I'm going to meet bills. It could be the economy. Just write whatever stuff is going on in your life. Just take 1 minute and do that. I'll give you 1 minute because of time, but when you go home, you'll do it better. And you know, it's healthy to list it down, because don't we also run away from it? Yeah, you know there's stuff going on, but you'd rather, I hope one day I will get a deal that I can miraculously come and fix all this with. Yeah? So when we also start writing the stuff that is going on, and what we do in Centonomy class is we go beyond just writing the class and naming the stuff and how much it is. It's scary, but it helps you stop avoiding it, yeah? But for today, just write it down, write it down, write it down. Okay, have you done that? Okay, now hold up your paper. So there's one side that's just written your name, correct? You. Then there's other side, your stuff, correct? So if you're doing it on a phone today, it would be one note, you, one note, the stuff. Yeah, unless if you're techie and can draw a line on your notey thingy, you can do that. So hold up the papers that you've written. I need you not to be on a book. So if it's in a book, tear out that page. It has to be a paper. That's why those who have done it in phones, you just have to go do this a bit when you do it. Hold it up. So it has 2 columns, correct? Now I want you to tear it in half so that the you is separate from the stuff. Tear it. Everybody up. Tear. Tear. Let me see the two pieces. Okay. Have you understood that? What did you feel when you tore it? You are not the stuff. Someone has just said it that. You are not the stuff. It is by understanding that you are not. So you are not your debt. You are not your debt. You know, with money, let me tell you, money is so simple. Whether you're paying off debt, building a house, saving and investing, money is two things. Reduction of expenses. I either make more money to do the things I want to do, or I manage my spending. So to do goals, all these require money, and the two ways you find money are within what you have, plus looking for what you don't have. But the way, when you separate yourself, you understand, I am the person who, I'm sitting on a skill, I can bake, I'm always baking for my relatives, and I'm here struggling with debt. And I think we've had there's a lady a couple of years ago who, that was a aha moment. I can bake, and baking can pay back my debts, yeah? Or you've just limited yourself in your own career or your job. You're like, if I actually put my hand up for that project, the possible promotion in line for me is X. So it's about understanding that. Just because you've been told you're retired, that is a definition for the world. But the journey of abundance that you are going to go through is understanding you and whatever is going on in your life is completely separate. I may not have the 100 million, but I can learn to think the way they are thinking, because I was observing the kind of questions they were asking, and it even made me better at my consultancies, by the way. So it's all about the conviction you have about yourself. And it's not all rosy. Will some people reject you? Yes. Will you feel bad? Yes. Will some people go out of your way to make you feel useless? Yes. That's why abundance can never be based on what do other people think. And I think we have a disease in the world, in this country, where people are wasting their opportunities because of what other people think.